Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading. Oh my goodness. It's always something. Welcome to your reading for November 25th, 2023. Welcome to Shredding La Belle Tarot. I hope you guys are well and safe today. Just keep in mind, Aries, that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, so this message may not resonate with everyone. Just take the parts that do resonate for yourself and leave the rest for someone else, okay? Also keep in mind, Aries, that my readings are timeless, so it doesn't matter when this reading comes across your platform. Whenever it does come into your energy is whenever it is meant for you, okay? Also, sorry guys, I was supposed to get back to the comments last night, but I had my TikTok videos to upload for my channel on there, which is Stay Sober and Challenge. If you guys would like to follow me on there, I would really appreciate it. I am trying to push the TikTok channel right now, so thank you for the people who have followed the channel. Also, thank you for the people for the likes, shares, subscribes, and the comments. I really do appreciate it, guys. It really does help out the channel, okay? Thank you so much. We are on our way to 1,000. We're at 915 last time I looked, so getting up there. And you guys are my soul tribe family, okay? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, okay? Let's jump right in here and see what Spirit has for us today, all right? Let's do the shuffle one more time and see what's on the split. Ooh, okay. Let's see what we got. Spirit guides, God, angels, ancestors, Archangel Michael. Show me the cards that I need to see for Aries today, please. All right, on the split, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reversed and the Two of Wands in the upright, okay? If you are new to the channel, I do use a book by Dusty White called The Easiest Way to Learn the Tarot Ever. That's for the new people. My subscribers that have been here for a while already know this. I try to say it in every single video, okay? I use this to get a complete and accurate depiction for what is going on for you guys, okay? Even though I do know what most of these cards mean in the upright, in the reversal, I am still learning some of the reversals, okay? So the Ace of Coins in the reverse is delays in getting paid, missed opportunities, not getting the big raise, being written out of the inheritance, warning not to speculate or gamble, time to conserve your money, okay? So some of you guys out here could be doing this, all right, possibly, could be going through something like this, or for some of us out here, we just need to watch our spending, okay? We have the Two of Wands as well. Two of Wands is a good card. It's not quite as fast-paced as the Ace of Wands, okay, but it is a very good card to have. This is the card of beginnings and calculated risks, but instead of the spark of creativity or a burst of energy as seen in the Ace, this energy is a carefully planned effort to create a favorable outcome. This is the card of planning, coordinating, the will applied to physical action, the law of attraction being applied. This is a card of waiting, results will come later. Right now, plan carefully and act decisively, gather allies and support if you can as well, okay? Boom, 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 boom. It's also like taking the lead in some kind of area here. You could be taking the lead towards something that you want. I want to look at the Ace of Pentacles again. Yeah, I feel like for some of this out here, you could be getting written out of the inheritance, your family's inheritance or something like that, but it's not going to be for everyone. For some of us out here, it's just like taking a longer time to get paid than you thought or something like this, okay? Not getting the big raise, being written out of the inheritance, warning not to speculate or gamble, time to conserve your money. So yeah, we need to watch our spending out here at this time, Aries, all right? Let's go ahead with the past, present, future reading, see what we got, okay? Spirit guides, God, angels, ancestors, Archangel Michael. Show me the cards that I need to see for Aries today, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Wow, this is very powerful right here, guys, so far with this Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This represents like it's either victory or new opportunity, okay? Ace of Wands is a very Aries card though, all right? New beginnings, enterprises, calculated risks, or taking renewed action after a period of rest. It is the energy similar to the Sun in Aries and is inspirational and highly motivational. This card also often signifies opportunities that you have to jump at and actions that require physical effort. All in all, it is a very positive card, but it can be combative due to its emphatic and forceful energy. Boom. with the Hierophant in the past, it could be, all right, Hierophant is representational of traditional, okay? This is doing things traditionally in a traditional manner, okay? Or something like this. I'll read the Hierophant card. I think it also means as above, so below. If I'm not mistaken, that is Hierophant, okay? Boom, 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 boom. Orthodoxy, doing things by the book and only by the book. Strict regimen, morals and dogma. Social conservatism, conformity, institutionalism, obedience to tradition, being preached to by someone either in authority or by someone who presumes authority. Conversely, professors, lecturers, priests, male or female, guidance counselors, or the act of receiving advice from any of these qualified experts, higher education, only prospective by supporting cards. All right. Let's clarify this Hierophant card for Aries in the past, please. This could be someone that you're dealing with. This could be how you are as a person, something like this. We also have the Hierophant, which is the Roman numeral 5. Okay, and then we have the 5 of Swords in the reverse for the present. Okay, so you could be seeing 555 a lot, possibly for some of you out here. I'll look up angel number 555. This is the second time I saw the 8 of Swords while I was shuffling. Okay, what is with this thing? It done fell again, bro. There we go. Okay. All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse again. Okay. Oh, this is a family member that you're dealing with. Okay. You put a change to this. You basically already knew this was going to happen. I mean, this has been stated probably multiple times to you as an Aries if you're watching this channel, okay? We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, the 2 of Wands in the reverse, and the Death card in the upright, okay? So, the 2 of Wands went from being in the upright to the reverse, okay? Delays in getting paid, missed opportunities, not getting the big raise, being written out of the inheritance, warning not to speculate or gamble, time to conserve your money. So this is you, Aries, dealing with someone that is either someone above you, which is probably a parent or parents here that have written you out of the inheritance, okay? Or for some of you out here, you missed an opportunity with someone either that for a position of a higher authority figure, like higher authority status here, something like that, okay? It's not going to be for everyone. Feel free to reverse the roles. Take it as it resonates, okay? Bad planning or complete lack of planning. Things not going at all according to plan. Difficulties at the beginning of a venture. Ideas without resources to put them into action. Possible weakness or will to take needed action. Reverse, this card represents the curse of inconvenience, which is an extremely powerful but subtle curse where countless little things just go wrong no matter what we do. Persist, okay? This could be you, or it could be the people in your energy here. It's like they decided to take something away from you that was rightfully yours, something that was supposed to be either left to you or something like this, okay? They decided to take it away and they didn't plan this out very well. But either way, you moved on from the situation with the Death card here. Death represents change. For some of you, it could represent actual death. So my heart is with you guys if that is the case. I really hope not, because I can understand that is something very difficult to go through, okay? Or maybe, or something that was left to you from a someone who passed over. Someone took this from you, okay? They took this away from you and they didn't plan this out very well, okay? So now they are getting lashback from that, okay? Got a couple of storylines here, so take it as it resonates. Feel free to reverse the roles, but most definitely something like this going on. One, either you were written out of the inheritance from your family, okay? 2, someone passed away and they left you something which someone else took, okay? And now they're getting the curse of inconvenience, okay? Or 3, since you were written out of the inheritance here, someone here is getting some kind of lashback for that. And either way, you're changing the people that you hang around or the things that you do, and you're not really pressed about this too much. Death represents change. Okay, so we got a couple of different storylines here already, guys. So it's going to take me a minute to break it down for you. Turn around, bust it out. Even white boys got to shout. Baby got back. I don't know why it made me think of that song, but it did. Okay. All right. Death, but not usually. You see, there are only 78 cards, so the chance of any one card showing up is 1 in 78, which aren't bad odds at all. Now, in a multi-card spread like the Celtic Cross, the chances for any one card showing up are even up even before you start opening up cards, or the reading itself drop to 1 in 7 point something, depending on whether you use a significator or 2 or not. The chances of most people dying in the next 30 to 60 days is hardly 1 in 7, thus each card has to pull double duty. This doesn't mean that the death card will really start to mean that it's new pony time, but it will also show things like endings and beginnings. Please remember that every major arcana card is an allegory that must be deciphered. For example, if someone walked up to you and said in a sagely voice, "There is no spoon," you might think, and rightly so, that they are both intrusive and insane. But if they explained before you had a chance to run away from the person like crazy that the line they just used on you was a quote from the movie The Matrix, and explained that a small child was explaining to the confused and very frustrated neo-messiah of the future that the whole of reality was just a figment of our imaginations, all of a sudden it would make sense. You still may not like random strangers using oblique pickup lines on you, but you would understand what they are meant by "there is no spoon." There is no spoon. You would understand what they meant by "there is no spoon." That is why you want to open up or associate major arcana cards with minor arcana cards, instead of allowing your clients to get the heebie-jeebies every time a card comes up they don't understand and don't like. For some reason I felt the need to read the whole thing this time. Usually I'll get to the points that actually define the card. This is that point right here. Death means change. Big change, but where? Life, divorce, job? Is this part of a move? Death comes along and shakes things up, much like the Tower, but death is intimately personal, whereas the Tower is impersonal and external. When you see this card, find out what changes your client is going through internally and help them with that, okay? The change that you had to go through here is like one of these two storylines. One, either you were written out of the inheritance and you're not really worried about that anymore, because why would you be worried about that? It seems like the people around you and your energy here, Aries, especially in the past, maybe not so much in the present, but these people in your past here are really concerned with money matters and how money is and all this, okay? But it's like they're not willing to think outside of the box here and figure out whether there's a different way to make money, okay? It's like they're so concerned with how they make their money and the fact that they made their money and who gets it and all this. They're not really thinking about one, they're not really thinking about one family, okay? They're only thinking about money. And two, they're definitely not thinking about you and what you had to go through, okay? Or anything like this. And this could be them thinking that you're not thinking about them and what they had to go through. All right, in my opinion, whenever it comes to my family, for example, I definitely understand what my family had to go through, and that was very hard for them. I also think that they definitely should have taken some time in their free time to figure out a different way to go about this, because there are multiple ways to do things. There's more ways to skin a cat than one. I got that from Donald Blackwell. He is no longer with us in the physical, okay? But I used to load his truck all the time. I used to drive a forklift and load his truck all the time. And I'll never forget that quote that he said. There's more ways to skin a cat than one, okay? My favorite part about it is that he said it differently than there's more than one way to skin a cat, because that's the way everybody says it, okay? So that's the thing here. You had to go through this change, this like these people in your energy, most likely could be family, doesn't have to be, okay? But either way, you're not really pressed about this. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, all right? If you were pressed about it at one point, you're no longer pressed about it. You just decided to make your own money and not worry so much about what the other people in your life have going on, because it's not worth it, okay? Now let's get to the present. In the present, we have the Five of Swords and the reversal, okay? An end to subjugation, freedom from oppression, conflict resolution comes after someone has the nerve to stand up to false authority. More than likely, this will be a concerted team effort rather than any one individual, okay? So this is Aquarius energy, but swords represent air. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, you could have been dealing with someone or something like this, all right? Subjugation is the act of bringing someone or something under domination or control. Oppression, prolonged, cruel, or unjust treatment or control, okay? So the thing about this here is like and this could even be an extension of what happened in the past here. The reason that there is an end to this is because for some of you out here, especially if you're someone that is like supposed to be getting an inheritance or something like that, it's like your family always used that as some kind of like control tactic. They were like, oh, well, if you want what I got to leave you at the end of the day, then you do what I say. And it's like, yeah, but does that really ever work for anybody? No, it doesn't. Like, and would that really make you feel good on the inside? 1441 on the clock, okay? Would that really make you feel good on the inside if the only way that you knew how to get people to listen to what you have to say is to threaten them with not giving them the stuff that you have? I mean, I just think that there's got to be a better way to go than that, in my opinion, okay? Like, maybe try to find a way to get the people to actually like being around you, and then go from there. You know, that's what I try to do. I try to be the best person that I can to the people around me, so that way they actually enjoy being around me, because otherwise that's kind of like walking on eggshells all the time. It's not very fun, right? Okay, so let's clarify this Five of Swords for Aries in the present. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have the moon in the reverse on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this is some kind of deception going to be revealed to you soon if it hasn't already. All right. Annoying. All right. The moon in the reverse. Let's see what the moon in the reverse is. Deception revealed. Light is shined on the denizens of the darkness, and don't expect them to be happy about it. It's not so much a time of truth as much as it is the end of a time of deception and trouble. Someone very bad for you leaves your life. You leave a crappy job. This also could indicate kicking bad habits, ending or strongly minimizing and thus controlling harmful addictions. These above all assume a negative moon card association. If your standard moon card association is a positive one, the reverse, this could be an ending or a removal of separation from something positive in your life. Most likely a gentle, nurturing source of security, romance, love, and quiet support. In a man's chart, this might indicate the divorce of a good wife. The entire spread would have to point to this, but this is an example for consideration. Okay, what this is, guys, is like, one, like, you already know about this situation with the being written out of the will, number one, or two, like someone taking something from you that was supposed to be yours, which could be this, like, the fact that you were written out of the will. Like, that is your birthright, kind of. I mean, in my opinion, it's your birthright to be in the will of your family, right? Okay, but at the same time here, it is your birthright either way to be rich and have money, okay? So you're not really going to have to worry too much about this at some point in your life. It may not be right now, but at a certain point, you won't have to worry about this. How do I know that? Why? Because you have the Ace of Swords, okay? And then you have the Hanged Man in reversed, okay? And then you have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Like, three very positive cards here. Just, I mean, it just, everything is pointing to the fact that you are not going to have to be worried about this. Like, this is like someone trying to take away like one piece of one slice of bread, and you're going to have the whole loaf, okay? Plus a couple of different loaves as well. You're not going to have to worry about this one little tiny piece of this one slice of bread. It's like, as much as I appreciate the fact that you thought about me in the first place, that is great, but then since you tried to use it as a control tactic in order to hang over my head for my entire life, then unfortunately I'm moving away from that. That's like not, I would rather be around people. People don't understand that we're all going to pass away one day, whether we want to or not, okay? It's going to happen. It is inevitable, okay? So in order to try and control someone by doing that is just wrong, you know? Like, why would you do that? Why don't you just try to be a good person and be happy and have the people come around you and be happy? That would be great, right? But people don't always want to do that, okay? So you got to just do, and people are going to be mad at you and they're going to be upset at you, but still do your thing, okay? You have to focus on yourself at a certain point, otherwise you're going to be living for someone else, okay? And who needs that? Who needs that? Who wants to do that, you know? All right, Ace of Swords. This card predicts victory against any obstacle and dominance over all adversaries through aggression. It's hard to imagine any tarot card being more phallic or more metaphysically worshipful of the male anatomy. God himself decrees virility. Virility in a man, the quality of having strength, energy, and a strong sex drive, manliness. Uber allies. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It means, it's a German term that means above all else, okay? This card indicates the rise of a new order, a new power or leader, usually by force or force of will, and also foretells the onset of conquest, challenges issued, macho displays of testosterone and righteousness. This card further reveals a lack of fear that is downright religious in its zeal. This is a very powerful card to have on your side. As a result, it shows a decisive victory, okay? So you're going to be victorious in this, one way or another, okay? So also the Hanged Man in the reverse. Ah, the joys of life, of being young and alive and free, without a care in the world. This is how those celebrity billionaire babies must feel every day, running from party to party, laughing mercilessly at all the little people who actually have to work for a living. Oops, I used the W word, silly me. This shows an abandonment of responsibility, study, effort, or bothering to care. Okay, what this means is the bothering to care part. You're not worried about this in the past situation that already happened, where these people, like, It's like they're trying to take a stab at you, take a low jab, you know what I'm saying? But it's like you're not worried about it because to you, you're not worried about the money in general anyway. You know for a fact, especially as a human being that has worked for years, okay, that if you keep doing one thing, eventually you will make money off of it, okay? It may not be a lot of money, may not be a lot of money at first, but eventually if you keep doing the same thing, you're gonna make money somehow, some way. Especially, like, this is the point here, okay? Someone doesn't understand this point, all right? And I don't really like this whole, like, this is how the billionaire babies must feel every day, running from party to party, laughing mercilessly at the little people who actually have to work for a living. See, to me, that's not exactly how I feel about it, you know? And I feel like the other Aries out here, I don't feel like we really feel that way about it. The point here is to sharpen the sword, okay? Sharpen it, okay? Sharpen your mind. Figure out a different way to make money. Why? Because the American dollar goes down by 2% every single year. Every single year. So it doesn't matter. It's not going to matter at a certain point if we work harder and work more at all. It's not going to matter because the money isn't going to be worth it anymore. It's just going to be paper. So you have to figure out a way to do something that is outside of the box as far as working your body for the money, okay? You have to figure out a way to use your brain and use your head, okay? In order to be able to get to the point where you don't have to work for money like that. You don't have to go and be tired as all at the end of the day. You know, for some people at a certain time and place, that's what it required. That's what it was, okay? But now that's not what it is. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to be rude or mean about it. It's just not what it is anymore. Now you have to figure out a different way. We have to use the skills that we have in order to figure out a different way around it, okay? Unless you just, I mean, that's just how I feel about it. You know, you can take a horse to water, but you can't make the horse drink the water at all, okay? So the only thing that we know for a fact about being in this life is that everything is going to change, okay? Everything. Whether we want it to or not, it will change eventually, okay? And whenever it does change, whether we are willing to deal with that change or not is up to us, okay? So you can resist and resist and resist all day long, okay? However, at some point, it will change because we will not be here anymore to resist, okay? That's the point. So someone, whether it be the people above you, the people underneath you, as far as like age and lineage goes, someone has to figure out a way through this. They have to figure out a way to adapt to this change so that way we can do what we're supposed to do, okay? As far as surviving goes. It's not like, oh, I didn't want to. No, it's like I did want to survive, so I had to figure out a way, all right? So Wheel of Fortune, very good card to have. We have Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus energy, okay? All 4 signs here. And they're all reading a book, okay? Look at that. Look at that. Every single one of them is reading a book. They're reading something. They're gaining knowledge to figure out what is a better way to do this, right? Okay? So with the Wheel of Fortune, it's really hard to overstate the face value if it is facing up. It really is a very good card. Things go your way, plans come together. In essence, you are swimming downstream in the great flow of the universe. The current pushes you along, so you end up going faster and further with less effort. Some authorities like to compare this card to the notion of one's karma, but really, what is karma without dharma anyway? You can't earn any karma unless you have some personal dharma to start with. In non-gibberish terms, you are you. Be you. Don't run around trying to be something you are not. Yes, 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 develop yourself, but do so along your lines of purpose and innate strengths and deepest desires. The tribalities of popularity and success will come to those who are so true to themselves that they create real and often unique values to society. What did I just say a minute ago, bro? What did I just say a minute ago? A minute ago, I said, you will generate revenue through doing something that you like to do or doing something. Whether eventually, one way or another, you will generate revenue if you are doing what you were meant to do while you were here, okay? I just said that, okay? What's it say right here? Popularity and success will come to those who are so true to themselves that they create real and often unique values to society. Play to your strengths and you will do well. This card shows us that everything has cycles and that the only thing we truly own are our character traits. When we prepare for life's ups and downs by developing our own individual strengths and qualities, our passions, and our inner resources, we will find others who support us both when we are up and when we are down, instead of simply on the day that we are popular, okay? Which is what you want. You want people to support you whenever you're up and when you're down, and not just whenever you look good and feel good and are doing good, okay? That is for someone specific in my energy all the time. I left when things got hard. We know. I was there. Yeah, it's hard to find anyone these days, especially as like, I mean, that's not how I feel about it. And that's not the way I think about it. Okay. That's the way I did think about it. I kept thinking it's hard to find anyone these days that'll be there for you no matter what. Now I know that it's not that hard. Okay. What you have to do is change your mindset, okay? Because if you're thinking of coming from a lack position, then you are in a lack position. Now I'm coming from an abundance position. So it is very easy to find people who are there for you whenever you need them, whenever things get hard. Boom, shakalaka. You see how that works, okay? In the future, we have the Sun card, okay? This is a very good card to have. Okay, we just got like 3 good cards in the present, clarifying this one 5 of Swords, which is the end of the oppression and subjugation, okay? Moving forward to the Sun card, okay? Success, usually after struggle, more specifically, energy and intent is being offered to you from various sources. This can be divine intervention, creative inspiration, physical assistance from others, loans of any sort, sound advice, etc. You are in the spotlight. People and things are looking to help you at this time, but you must be alert to opportunity and aid if you are to accept the goodies in store for you. Destiny is an opportunity, not a guarantee. Never forget that. So it means that you will have opportunities here in the future in order to move forward, okay, in order to move in the right direction for what you're going to. But it is up to you to acknowledge the opportunities that are being presented for you, okay? It's up to you to acknowledge those opportunities and move forward with those opportunities, okay? Boom, 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 boom. All right, clarify the Sun card for Aries in the future, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, King of Wands reverse, the 10 of Cups reverse, and the Tower reverse. Okay. So this is all still, oh my God, this is like very, what's the word? This is a very similar storyline that we keep going over, okay? But this was in the past. So it's like this is going for someone in your energy now. Okay, this is what's happening, okay? The only way that you can move forward with the Sun card, which is the success usually after struggle, is if you let go of some situation that did not work out for you. Like especially if you will never be a more powerful manifester than you are right now. So what you have to do is change your mindset, okay? Come from a place of abundance. Like, I will find someone that is worth my time, energy, and effort at some point. I am going to. I know that I will, okay? Who that person is, I may not know them yet. Maybe I do. I don't know. Either way, but I will, okay? Some of us here, 2 different storylines. Some of us are still holding on to this situation that did not work out. It's like you're still trying to rebuild yourself from the situation that didn't work out. With the Tower in reverse, with the 10 of Cups is some type of like broken home, broken marriage, broken family. And then with the King of Wands reverse, that's either who this person is that didn't work out with, or how this person sees you now. One of the 2. Either way though, you will have the opportunities to move forward, but you have to move on from this situation. You have to let it go, okay? There's no need to keep holding on to something that did not work out. If you hold on to it, you will not make room for yourself in order to move forward, okay? King of Wands is either how this person is seeing you now that you decided to move on from the situation, or how this person was, okay? It could be another fire sign that you were dealing with. Doesn't have to be, but this is what I'm getting for myself is both. I think this person sees me as this way, and I think that this is who this person is, okay? Because you do not manifest what you want in life. You manifest what you are in life, okay? King of Wands reverse, tyrant, rude, bully, domineering boss, violent criminal, self-obsessed megalomaniac, basically a real jerk. Could also represent a glory-seeking poser masquerading as the positive side of this card. Alternatively, this card reverse could show possible misfortune to an otherwise good man if it is heavily aspected by negative cards in the reading. Again, the King of Wands doesn't have to be a man, could be a woman, okay? Just take it as it resonates. Feel free to flip the roles however you need to, okay? 10 of Cups and the reversal. Broken dreams, illusion of happiness, disruption of the home, loss of security or home ownership, broken marriages, and dysfunctional families, okay? So this could be the situation that you're holding on to or something like this. Take it as it resonates, all right? Feel free to reverse the roles. But this is one of 2 things. This is either what's going to happen to the person who did you wrong, or to the people that did you wrong, or 2, this is how the King of Wands is how this person is seeing you. But if you have opportunities that are coming in for you, even if you lose a home or disruption of the home, loss of security or home ownership, broken marriages and dysfunctional families. Even if you lose your home, Aries, you have a chance. I mean, it's going to be a rebuilding opportunity in order for the sun to come in, which is success usually after struggle, okay? The Tower in reverse. But that's not what I'm getting. I mean, seriously, what I'm getting is the people who did you wrong in the past, it's like now the karma is coming back around with the Wheel of Fortune, because we have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, which means the wheel is turning in our favor, okay? And what does that mean? It means that it's turning out of the other people's favor, which maybe they're doing good right now, but at some point they're going to have to go through the karma that they did for you to have to go through all of this shit that you went through, okay? Many traditionalists still see this as a bad card. We have found in our experience that this card indicates a time of rebuilding. Obviously, rebuilding can only come after a period of disruption and chaos, and that is an awful lot of stone to move. So this does not indicate an easy or overly joyous time, but it does indicate second chances and time to learn from one's mistakes, okay? All right. That's going to be the end of the tarot portion of your reading, Aries. I hope this message resonated with someone. So far, if it did, hit that like button at the bottom, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and please leave a comment in the comment section. I'm going to get back to those today, I promise you, okay? Last night, I was too tired after uploading my TikTok videos. All right, Big Bubba back. Spirit guides, God, angels, Archangel Michael. Show me the cards that I need to see for Aries today. Let me shuffle it like this really quick. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, surprise. Some kind of surprise coming in for you, Aries. You're probably not going to be expecting this, or someone's going to be surprised maybe about something that you're doing or something that you know, something like this. What else? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have seed or seeds, okay? You could be planting seeds or new ideas, or something like this is significant, seed or seeds. We also have hammer, okay? You could be someone that works with tools or works with your hands, or maybe some kind of information is going to come in like a hammer for you from your past. It's going to be a surprise, smack you in the face, kind of like a hammer hitting the head. I don't know, something like that. What else? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have interest, okay? Someone could be interested in you, or you are interested in someone, or something about paying interest, or someone, I don't know. Something like this is significant. What else? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have feather or feathers. Okay, you could be seeing feathers or feather. Could be seeing those a lot here lately. If so, this could be resonating with you. What else? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have excitement. Okay, you could be feeling excited, or someone could be excited about watching you. I don't know, something like this is significant. Some kind of excitement coming in. Okay, what else? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have plants or plants. Okay, you could be someone that owns plants, or you have a plant, or you could work at a plant possibly for someone out here. All right, what else? Let me get one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Call or calling. Okay, someone could be calling you, or you could be getting a call from someone, or you could be calling someone. But what I'm getting, somebody's gonna be calling you probably about some kind of surprise or excitement, something. They could be surprised or excited about something here. Something like this going on. Okay. Ancestors, spirit guides, God, angels, Archangel Michael. Show me the cards that I need to see for Aries today, please. Jesus. Rhythm maker and tempo. You pretty much march to the beat of your own drum, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have warrior and boundaries. Okay, you could be a person like seen as a warrior. You set your boundaries, okay, and you stick to them, which is a good card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Snap. We have inventor and ingenuity. Someone thinks that your ideas are not good ideas, okay, or maybe you're stuck in your head about things, or you have some kind of writer's block. Let me get one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have explorer or adventure. You could be feeling a little held down right now, or you're dealing with someone that doesn't like to go exploring or doesn't like to go on adventure, or something like this is significant, okay? Or you could be feeling like maybe you want to do that, but you can't at this time. But this is the card they would like you to see today. Innocent and purity, okay? 3444 on the clock. You could be seeing 444 a lot, okay? Innocent and purity. Let's look it up. There it is. All right, that's inventor. All right, this archetypal ancestor exemplifies a purity of spirit uncontaminated by worldly ills and woes. Driven by amiable curiosity and guilelessness, the innocent is childlike in their quest to experience the world in all of its wonder and beauty. They focus on what's immediately before them, wide-eyed and willing to taste, touch, and feel the flow of whatever life presents. This also implies a vulnerability, one that has its risks to which they are typically oblivious, yet instinctively reminded of whenever the sharp thorns of the rosebush are grazed. Even in the experiences of confronting the darker shadows of the world, the innocent is able to quickly recover and allow the return to a view of wonder and awe. Unscathed by temporary suffering, an infant carries this purity to a great degree, yet as they become enveloped and buffeted by the forces of this world, they develop adaptations that will serve their ability to survive, forcing necessary compromises to this purity in the process. When life has been fully lived on into maturity, the wisdom that is gained can be a gateway for the return to innocence. Okay? That is what the card means. This is what your ancestors would like you to hear today through me drawing this card. They're saying, approaching a troubling situation with the fearlessness, openness, and vulnerability that are hallmarks of innocence, accompanied by the hard-earned wisdom resulting from simply living your life, coming through periods of suffering and loss that are an inherent part of life, you've learned your lessons and found your way into a profound appreciation of a greater depth and meaning as to what life is all about. You have come full circle, and now you have available to you both of these qualities operating in a synergistic balance, available to be called upon as needed. Cast off the shroud of fear, open your heart, speak your truth, and allow wisdom to be the inner elder that sits at the same table as the innocent. As you heed the messages you receive from both, you'll find that you're able to navigate through life with much greater ease. Boom shakalaka. All right, Aries, this is going to be the end of your reading today. I hope this message resonated with someone out here. If it did, guys, hit that like button at the bottom, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and please leave a comment in the comment section. I do read all my comments, okay? If you guys would like to follow me on TikTok, that's going to be down in the description box below. If you would like to reach out to me for a personal, that is down there as well, okay? Keep your head up, guys. Keep moving forward, and as always, love yourself first.